Hello, this is 180 Manus, and I know it's a bit different, but I'm making a video of my World Cup predictions. So for Group A, I think South Korea will top the group, and Mexico narrowing second, as I don't think there'll be many goals in this group. I don't think South Africa will do so well. They might scrape a point against Czechia or Mexico, but I think they will finish bottom. Now on to Group B, I think Switzerland will top their group. This may sound weird, but this is because of how they played in the Euros, as they lost to England on penalties, which is quite impressive. Then I think Canada's second, as they have Jonathan David up top, bagging goals against Bosnia and Qatar. I then put Bosnia third, as they are a better team than Qatar and definitely get some points. Group C is an interesting one. Brazil didn't play that well last time round, but they are definitely able to top their group at least 3 points clear. Then the tough decision is who finishes second and third. We know Haiti will probably finish fourth, which leaves Scotland and Morocco. I think Scotland will overcome Morocco and finish second, leaving Morocco third. Now with Group D is an easier one, with not that good teams in it. So to be quick, the hosts finish top with Turkey second and Australia third, leaving Paraguay fourth. Group E is also quite a straightforward prediction, with Germany first, Ecuador second, Ivory Coast third and Curacao fourth. Group F was a bit more difficult, as I think Netherlands would finish first, as how good and strong their defence line is and how well they played last Euros. I was stuck between Japan and Sweden for who would finish second, and I chose Sweden. This is because they have the likes of Victor Gyökeres up front, with Alexander Isak and Anthony Elanga. Group G is also quite a clear choice, but as I put Belgium first, with outstanding players like Jeremy Doku and Kevin De Bruyne, with Egypt second with Mo Salah and Omar Marmoush up top, and New Zealand third with the one and only Tim Payne, and Iran last. Group H is a very clear one, with one of the favourites to win the tournament, Spain, in this group, and I put them first with Uruguay second and Cabo Verde third, because I think they might actually get 3 points versus Saudi Arabia. Onto one of the most interesting groups, which is Group I. The default is exactly the order I've put it in, as France are also one of the biggest contenders. Norway with Haaland and Odegaard, and then Senegal, who were AFCON winners, and obviously Iraq fourth. Group J, with the current holders Argentina in the group, it's surely right to put them top, with Austria second, Algeria third and Jordan fourth. Now the last two groups were Group K, having Portugal, who seem like they could also go and win this tournament. So I put Portugal first, Colombia second, Uzbekistan third and Congo last. Now the final group, Group L, with England first, Croatia second, Ghana third and Panama fourth. England should easily top this group. Now let's go to the knockout rounds. This is the knockout rounds table after the group stages. So Belgium, Uzbekistan, I thought Belgium would probably win this game as they are a stronger team. Now South Korea, Morocco, I'm not sure, but I think Morocco will go through on this one. Now Uruguay, Norway, this is a tough game with Haaland and Odegaard versus Valverde, but in my opinion, I think Uruguay will win this game. Now Canada, Scotland, I do think Scotland will overcome Canada, as Canada aren't even that strong of a team. Now it's Spain, Cabo Verde. This is quite an easy game to predict. I think Spain will get through on this one by quite a mile. Switzerland, Japan, this is actually a very good game to watch, but I think Switzerland will go through, with just the quality of football they play is very good. France, Egypt, we all know the answer to this one. It's going to be France, because the way they play is just outstanding, with all the front three attackers they have. It's now Brazil, Mexico. We know that it's probably going to be Brazil who wins this, as they do have a very strong side at the moment, especially with Rafinha and all the other young talents they have. Now Argentina, Australia, it's obviously going to be the champions Argentina who overcome Australia. Now it's USA versus Senegal. This is probably going to be Senegal, as they do have a very strong team that people don't expect. Colombia, Croatia, This will be a very interesting game, but I think Croatia will make through this one, as they have Luka Modric, Luka Veskovic at the back, and just so many other good, outstanding, underrated players. Ecuador-Sweden will be a very interesting game, but to be honest, I think it'll be Sweden, as they do have Victor Gyökeres, Alexander Isak, and just very good players that are quite underrated, some of them. Portugal Ivory Coast, this is going to be a Portugal game and a Portugal win. They'll be dominating this game, I reckon, but it might be a tight one. Germany Algeria will be a Germany win here, as Germany's midfield is very strong with players like Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz. Now, England-Austria, this is going to be an England win, as I think they will do very well in the tournament, but I'm not sure yet if they will win it or not. Now time for the round of 16, which starts with Belgium, Uruguay. I think this will be a very interesting game, but I think Uruguay will get through on this one. Now Morocco-Scotland, I think this will be a very tough game, but they've already met in the group stage and I think Morocco will win, as they did play very well last year. Spain-France now is the big game of the round of 16. I think France will win this with the big four attackers, Dembele, Elise, Mbappe and Doué. I think they won't dominate, neither will Spain, but they will manage to win. Switzerland-Brazil, I do think Brazil will win this one, as it is maybe a tough game, but Brazil will win. Argentina-Croatia, Argentina will win, but I reckon it'll be a narrow 2-0 or 2-1 win. Senegal-Sweden, I do think Senegal actually overgo Sweden and they make through. This might be shock of the tournament, maybe, but I don't think it will be that shocking. And Portugal, England, this is an interesting one. Ronaldo versus Harry Kane. I reckon Portugal will get through on maybe penalties, as England aren't as strong, but I'm not sure about this one. But I put Portugal, as they are a stronger team and they are more capable of winning things, unlike England. Sorry, England fans. Germany, Netherlands, very, very tight game. Germany has the midfield, Netherlands has the defence, but I think Netherlands will get through, as they might manage to defend well on Germany, but they will also be able to attack with fire and fight. We are now on to the quarterfinals of the World Cup 2026. These are the big games. Uruguay, France. France will win this one. I've been backing France the whole tournament, as I think they are a massive contender. On to the other side of the bracket of the first quarter-final game, it's Morocco-Brazil. I do think Morocco will win this one. It'll be sad for Neymar to go out. It's not early in the competition, but it is quite early. I wish they made the semis, but I do think Morocco will end up winning somehow. Maybe on penalties, just like they did with Portugal last World Cup. Argentina, Portugal. Messi versus Ronaldo. This is where it gets serious. I do think Portugal are going to overcome Argentina. I really hope there is something between Messi and Ronaldo, if they're the only goal scorers, as this is going to be the biggest game of probably the year. Finally, the last quarter-finals game, Netherlands versus Senegal. I do think Netherlands will overgo Senegal, as I do say that a lot, but I think this will be a comfortable 1-0 win maybe for Netherlands. It might not sound like it's a comfortable win, but it definitely will be. Now it's the semi-finals. We're going to start on the right-hand side of the bracket, and I think France will beat Portugal. Portugal are a great team, but France have so much better youngsters and dynamic players to be able to score and defend as a team. I'm not sure if Portugal, they are a very good team, but I'm not sure if they have it to get over the line. It's annoying that Ronaldo doesn't win it, in my opinion, but it's just the way football goes. Now it's the last semi-final game, Morocco versus Netherlands. In my opinion, Netherlands get to the final. It sounds so weird saying that, but I do think they will make it. I think they will be an unexpected team to do very well. And now the final is Netherlands versus France. I know I've been backing France the whole tournament and now they're in the final. But in my opinion, I do think they go on and win the World Cup. Yes, my champion is France. France are the World Cup winners. Now we go to Golden Boot winner and Golden Ball winner. So my Golden Boot winner is, as the example says, Kylian Mbappe, as he is just probably going to be an outstanding player for France, as he normally is, and especially that France wins it, I think that will also help him get more goals. And now my Golden Ball winner. This may seem broad, but it may not at the same time. It is Vitinha, because he just controls the game for PSG, and when he plays for Portugal he does the same, and I reckon he will win the Golden Ball. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched the whole video. I've been loving all the support lately, and I'm sorry that I haven't been posting any darts videos. It's because I really badly hurt my throwing arm, but I'm going to be back very soon with a few interesting videos. Goodbye for now.